is how I play the game. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
One thing quickly that I want to say. Thank you guys so much for your support. In fact, you know, July, as I said a million times, was one of my most supported months and one of the best months I've ever done streaming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This month, the streams have been good, but much slower than they were in July.
I'm only in this for the money. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in neighborhood heroes and music.
Give me money, money. Holy fucking shit. Relax. Some people just can't control themselves. And it frustrates me to, again, later on look back and say, fuck, man, in that moment, I wish I could have just got control of myself.
And I don't know if that's just a symptom of what I'm playing. I don't know if that's a symptom that we're kind of at the end of the summer rush and people are just waiting for new releases. I don't know what it is, okay? But my goal, ultimately, as I've told you guys many times, is to try to cut the cord when it comes to YouTube. And it was very, 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 very scary. For the 2.5 weeks, I didn't have monetization on YouTube because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know, you know, with no income from YouTube whatsoever, because I lost ads on DsPgaming, I didn't know what was going to happen at all. I thought, man, how am I going to pay my bills in just a couple months, right? And I really do appreciate the people who, number one, supported me here on streams, and number two, stepped up via other methods such as Patreon, etc., who pledged or whatever. That's really awesome of you guys. But now we're into a new month here in August, and it seems like things have slowed down, and, you know, that does kind of worry me a little bit. So just a reminder of the many ways that if you love what I do, you love the content, you love the daily live streams, you love the on-demand videos, right? Especially now on YouTube, I'm doing my videos way differently. I used to upload, you know, 10-minute parts. Now I'm uploading hour-long parts, right? So I'm doing exactly what you guys have asked for years and years. I'm trying to take in your feedback and change for the better and do the right thing per what you guys want. But I hope that you guys will continue to check out the streams and to be supportive here.
Because I do need that support. Just because the ads came back on YouTube doesn't mean that's the end of everything and now I'm fine. It's not, you know. I need your ongoing support. That's how it works. When you're crowdfunded like I am, it's all about ongoing support and, you know, having fun on a daily basis and hanging out with you guys and putting out entertaining, fun stuff. And I don't want in the back of my head to have a worry. You know what I mean? Oh my God. It's terrible. That's disgusting. Oh my God. Ah. It's disgusting, in my opinion. It's immoral. You created the monster, you unleashed the monster, and now your complaint is, well, the monster's too powerful to control. Well, fuck you. That's your fault. It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
So I just want to say thanks to everyone who is supportive on the streams. Let's try to keep it going. You know, July was great. Let's try to make August just as good as July. And so far, it's been kind of slow. But I'm hoping that we can get stuff to pick up. In particular, this is a new week. As you guys can see, the leaderboard that is above the stream chat has completely reset. So now's an opportunity, you know, today to get up on that cheering leaderboard if you want to cheer, since, you know, everything was completely back to zero as of today. All right.
I know I sit here and I bitch and I complain and everything. I'll openly tell you there's times that I've been a piece of shit. I know that. You know, I try not to do it often.
I cannot upload this sponsored stream to YouTube. It's just against the rules. It's actually against the rules because I need to leave it up as an on-demand video here on Twitch, and it's against the rules of the partnership program of both websites, actually, to have monetized content on two sites at the same time, two competing businesses. So having the sponsored stream archive up here on Twitch, as I need to do, it's part of the agreement for a sponsored stream that you will leave it up as an archive. Since I'm leaving it up, that means that I have to not upload it to YouTube. So if you do want to see the sponsored stream, you have to check it out here on Twitch live tonight or on demand on Twitch afterward. It'll be one of those videos available on demand, you know, afterward, okay? And I do apologize for that, again, for anyone who can only watch videos on YouTube. There's nothing I can do about that, all right? That's just part of the agreements. And, you know, it's out of my control. I wish that I could, you know, I guess what they would do is they would consider that
double dipping. I love it. I love it. The money is mine, and I want the money.
Where, oh, you have the same content on 2 different competing businesses and you're trying to make money at the same time, and they don't allow that. So, sponsor stream will only be on Twitch. Yes, it will still be available on demand, so if you can't watch it live, you can still check it out. But understand that there's nothing I can do about putting it on YouTube, which is not allowed, okay? Well, Mr. Piggy, which probably is meant to be offensive, but whatever, cheered and says, I guarantee your t-shirt sales would spike if they featured things you consider hater memes like why am I toxic or I prefer a penne.
Oh! Easy to eat. Oh!
It would also show the thick skin you developed and help turn these into positive memes instead of negative ones. Mr. Piggy, you do realize that I don't design any of this stuff for my shirts, right? I'm not a graphic designer. I don't even have Photoshop. There has been an open invitation to anyone on the internet to design stuff for my shirts. If anyone wanted to put together designs that said, why am I toxic, or I prefer a penne in a comedic fashion, I would be 100% open to that. I'm not kidding. Like, why wouldn't I?
Anything for this, right?
I think those things are stupid. They're not even insulting to me. They're just stupid.
So I said I like penis because it's easy to eat.
You know, it's the humor of a 5-year-old. But if you really, if people really think they would buy a shirt that said it, I'm totally open to that. But what you guys got to understand is I don't design that stuff because I'm not a graphic designer. It's been viewers and fans who for the past year have thrown together all of the designs and artwork for my shirts. Okay? So that being said, if someone doesn't make it, I can't show it. And I can't sell it. You see what I mean? So hey, anyone out there, if you are interested in putting together some comedic designs that say, why am I toxic, or I prefer a penne, or any of these silly stuff, I'm open to that. But now here's the truth of the matter, Mr. Piggy. Are you ready? Here's the truth of the matter when it comes down to it, all right? The truth is that that would never happen. And you want to know why? Because the people who propagate those memes don't want to help me, right? The people who say, I prefer a penne, or why am I toxic, they don't do it to laugh with me. They do it to laugh at me, to deride me, to try to make fun of me and bring me down and make it so that other people don't like me.
Oh my God.
So the people who love that stuff are not going to work on a nice logo or a nice design for a shirt, and subsequently, they're not going to buy it. They're not, because, oh, if I buy that shirt, I'm helping Phil. Well, fuck that. But if they want to steal that content and sell their own fucking shirts, right, then they'll try that. See what I mean?
I like how you're laughing, too.
Well, it's funny.
So that's what I mean. That's the difference between someone who's trying to be productive and nice and, oh, I like Phil's content and I'll buy a shirt to support him, but also it's a cool collectible for me because I'm a fan, versus, oh, I hate Phil and I just like making fun of him constantly. Why would I spend money to support him? See what I mean? So, listen, I'm open to it. Again, if anyone wanted to make something like that and submit it or work on it, I'm open to that. I was never against that.
That's 100% a lie. And is 100% wrong.
I think there's this misconception that I am when I'm not. Okay? I'm not. But, again, I haven't seen it. See what I mean? 1.5 years, no one submitted anything like that. And the only people who say that kind of stuff usually are people who want to tear me down and make me basically look bad and say, oh, I don't think Phil deserves any kind of popularity or attention. So why on earth would they buy a shirt? You see what I mean?
I think that sadly, we're in a world now where people want to pretend like the fucking, they want to pretend like the past didn't happen.
Third Eye the Third, you have no idea what you're talking about. He says, would I split the profits with the artist, a fan who submits a design for a shirt that you'd end up using and selling? No, I would not overall split profits. But what I would do is, if there's some artwork that I commission and I like, I would pay the artist for it. In fact, I've done that before.
This shocks me.
There were 2 completely different people who I commissioned artwork for my Teespring shirts when I first started on Teespring. I put them up, and I sold, I'm not even exaggerating, 1 shirt of those designs. So, I never did it again, because number 1, I can't afford it, and number 2, it was a big flop when I actually did it, okay? But no, you're not going to split sales? That's ridiculous. First of all, there'd be no way to prove how many sales of any certain design that I had. So there would be no concrete way to say, oh, I owe you this or I owe you that. The person could always leave it open to dispute and say, I don't believe Phil. He sold more than he says and stuff like that. And number 2, that's not how it works. You don't split sales on a design. You commission someone to make a design. That's how it works, okay?
DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. So I'll just say this. Guys, just beware of, basically fibbers. So no. I am not going to split sales. Trust me, it doesn't work. Trust me, from my personal experience, splitting sales on certain t-shirts before Project 7, oh my God, I can't believe it. It actually worked. It worked out for me. I made a ridiculous fuck ton of money. I'm an artist. Phil's a scam artist.
Which did not work out and had left nothing but nasty feelings from the people involved. There's no way I would ever agree to anything like that ever again. I would just commission artwork or whatever. But again, the times that I did that didn't pan out, so no, I haven't commissioned any artwork because it doesn't seem to be very productive, okay? Alright, HD Simmons just cheered. Says, Phil, it seems ironic you called other shills, but you were having a sponsored stream. No, it's not.
I'm not a constant shill and advertiser. I'm good at lying.
Because I've actually explained about 400 fucking times what the difference is, but apparently, HD Simmons, you just don't listen. Instead, you put your fingers in your ears and you say, neater, 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 I want to think that Phil's bad. Neater, 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 I don't hit to anything. And I ignore, conveniently, when Phil explains stuff so that I can believe that he's the devil. That's your own fault, HD Simmons, not mine. That's your own ignorance, alright? As I've said many times, the kind of advertisement that I don't agree with is when you can't give an opinion. I'll give you a perfect example. There were some people who earlier this year were playing a particular game on Twitch. They were playing it a week early from when anyone could buy the game. And they were distinctly told by the game publisher, you can stream our game a week early so you can get views and money from your viewers for it. But you are not allowed to criticize the game at all because we have what's considered a review embargo that's up until later this week. So you can stream our game, but you're just not allowed to say anything negative about it on your stream, okay?
That is a 100% paid advertisement.
And that's not what I support at all. If I'm going to be playing a game, I want the freedom to be honest about the game. And if I feel that I don't like this game, man, this game has shortcomings, man, this isn't so good or whatever, I want to be able to say that when I'm playing it.
I'm hypocritical. Very, very, very hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical, I agree.
And the bottom line is, with the Twitch sponsorship opportunities that have been offered to me, I am able to do that. I would not be doing them if I weren't. It says blatantly in it, you can be fair with the game, and yes, you can give your opinion and you can criticize it as long as you're fair. No, you cannot go overboard, and for the sake of exaggeration, and for the sake of making money, and for the sake of being dramatic with your viewers, you can't say, this is the worst game ever, and what a piece of shit, and yada, 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 okay? You have to be fair with the game, which I can do. Very rarely would I go overboard unless I'm in the middle of a very crazy rage-filled moment, or a game that necessarily isn't my forte. Like, for example, yesterday, I'm playing Madden. I'm sucking so hard at the story mode, which, by the way, the story mode does stink. But when I say this game sucks, and people say, man, this game doesn't suck, well, no, the mode sucks. The game overall doesn't suck. The mode sucks, right? So, when I do this sponsor stream tonight, I'm going to be careful about what I say and make sure I don't say any over-exaggerations, and that I'm fair with the game. But at the same time, I'm not just going to sit there and kiss the game's freaking butt and say it's the best game ever, right? That's the difference, HD Simmons. That is the difference between an actual valid gameplay stream or a paid advertisement, okay?
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the latter. If I can do a sponsorship opportunity where I play a game and I see if I enjoy it and you guys get... Basically, the whole point of the sponsored stream is to give it exposure. Maybe games you never heard of. Maybe a game that normally I wouldn't play. And to give that game more exposure to my audience versus a game that, you know, is just looking for positive praise, which is not what this is about, okay? That's why I'm doing it. It's that simple, okay? So, I've only explained this 4 times already, probably in the last week, so I don't understand why people like you continuously still have to harp on it. In fact, already this morning, I got people on Twitter and everything saying the same thing, calling me a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite, you're just stupid, because you don't listen to what I say. You literally ignore the explanation a million times to make your argument that I'm a hypocrite, when in reality, you're just a moron. Why am I toxic? Oh, you're gonna get salt, 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 salt. It's, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor. Whoa, shout out to Emperor Swaggins, who just did a 10,000 bit cheer. You are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. And you can lick my balls. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did it really have to make that fucking jump scare sound effect? Come on, man. I almost shat myself. I just took a shit, and I almost shat again. Why did they make that sound out of nowhere? That was stupid. Come on, man. Yeah, you got a guy doing a sponsored stream on your gang, and he's a jerk, and he's a pedophile, and he's a fucking racist, and you're a hypocrite in your gang.
I have not told anyone what game I am playing tonight. No one has any idea. And so it's going to be pretty fun when I finally reveal what game I'm playing and we see, you know, what it is, and I play it here for a couple of hours tonight. Ben Boxer, seriously, are you considering meeting a 15-year-old mod? I don't know what you're talking about, Ben Boxer. I don't know why people are just like to literally make stuff up for themselves. And then start drama about it. Just relax. How about you relax? Alright? Another idiot just says, people are saying Sedella is a mod. It's not true. No, he's not a mod. No, I haven't promoted any mods at all, besides a few days ago, I promoted the Lord Lamb. And that was it. That was the only person who I've added as a mod, period. I guess people are just really fucking stupid and believe complete nonsense that people make up.
My mouth is full of salt.
Called LO Hell. And you might be saying, what the hell is LO Hell? That's a good question, and I'm here to answer that for you. LO Hell is a game that's supposed to be a simulation of a situation of a person who's trying to become a pro gamer. Alright? We all know esports. We all know how popular they are. We all know the game League of Legends, LOL, right? So this game is supposed to actually be a clever take on that subject, where it's someone who's trying to come up in the world of MOBAs and become a competitive gamer, okay? Now, I know that there's different ways to pronounce it. Some people say ELO Hell, some people say LO Hell. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. I'm not in the world of competitive MOBA gaming or anything like that. Also, I don't play League of Legends, but this is an interesting game that, you know, we're just going to give it a shot. From what I understand, it may even play in the style of, like, Telltale games, which I've played many of over the years, okay? So we're going to see. We're going to give it a shot and see how it goes, alright? So look at this. So you actually have to side with people. You see this? So you side with her, she made a comment, side with Jeff. I have no idea who to side with, because I don't understand what the hell they were talking about. I actually don't think that it had anything to do with anything anyway.
Man, I'm stupid.
Arrows? I'm not sure how to move. I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games. I think I could take something like that World Cyber Games Ultimate Gamer. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country.
Any moment, I can pick up a controller, and I can play any game at professional level.
Well, crap. Oh, there we go. Oh, I killed my whole army while I was trying to figure out how to move. It's okay, because I got this guy. Look. Killed him. Objective taken. Okay. So I did it. It was actually the ASWD keys, which is typically used for PC games. I'm stupid. I didn't press those first. I tried the arrows. I'm a dummy. Yeah, I'm a gamer! Time to kill, because there's nothing else to do, you know. I wasn't planning on finishing early. I didn't know how much content was actually in the game.
Timbo, I don't care. I don't know why you're talking about me, talking about that in my stream chat. That has nothing to do with me whatsoever, at all. And you really should not be talking about that in the stream chat. So there you go.
Oh, I really hate you, but I cannot live without you if I try. I can't imagine life without you, ice cream. You're so creamy, and I wish you never ended, ever. I can't imagine if you ended, ice cream.
All right, Timbo, if you continue on with this, I'm going to time you out. I'm being real with you. If you continue with it, I'm going to time you out. No one wants to hear about this crap. All right, Ziggy Piggy cheered and says, I'm just going to ban.
Chewbacca cheers is honestly 1 to 10 what you rate the game. I can't, it's not done. That's an early access, unreleased version of a game. Honestly, like, that game was functional. It was interesting. The AI was good enough to actually simulate real humans, right? But I can't rate a game that you don't even know what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, you're asking me to rate the early stages of a game. It's not a game that you know what I mean, that I could rate like that. So I'm not gonna do that. Rate what I played. For what I played, I liked it. I thought that the story-based content looks like it could potentially be interesting. You choose to hang out with certain friends, play the game with certain friends, and it could be a branching path depending on, oh, you're going to hang out with this person, hang out with that person, or whatever. The virtual MOBA, the simulated MOBA, was actually pretty interesting. Was it top level? Of course not. It's a simulation, supposed to be very simplified, basic stuff, but it was interesting. So again, I'm intrigued by the fact that they're trying to take a simulated genre of a competitive game and put it into a story. Imagine, like I just said, imagine if there's Street Fighter, a simulated, I want to be a Street Fighter player, and you actually go through a simulated fighting game, learning the basics of the game, and then you go to tournaments and you pick choices and everything. Like, that's cool. Like, that's an interesting concept that's never been done before. Take a real thing and implement it into this story-based, almost Telltale-like, choose-your-own-adventure kind of comedy-style game. That's cool to me. So, actually, I liked it. Is it going to be my cup of tea because it's MOBAs? I don't know. But I like the concept in general. I think the concept's great.
Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm gonna burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. Hell is a place where it's very hot. There's, it's torturous conditions, fire, hail, brimstone. Your body is being ripped apart by demons who are shoving red hot pokers up your rectum. Not a nice place. Okay. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.